Hello and welcome to the other reviewers. Double shot.
Hi. Prepare yourself, you two.
This week, 2 movies. That's right.
Coming at ya.
Coming at ya.
The Da Vinci Code.
Like a beam, like a razor bead, like a shark with mittens.
Angels and Demons, I mean.
Yeah.
Angels, Demons, and Observe and Report. So we're going to try and whip through 2 of them in one, which should be interesting.
And go.
And go. First up, Angels and Demons, based on the book by Dan Brown, which I think was the second one he wrote.
No,
It was actually the first.
Oh, it
and
was
the
the
Da Vinci
first.
Code was the sequel. So,
But even the film's time,
There you go.
Angels and Demons comes second.
second, yeah.
So there's the confusing thing. There you go.
Yes, so-
First book, but second movie. Wrap your head around that
Exactly
one.
right. And here I was having high expectations of it. But
Which was your own fault.
my main gripe with it was that it really didn't stick enough to the source material, which when they just blatantly come out of whack and disjoint the time sequences on, my initial thought should have been, well, yes, they're already thrown the source material out the window.
Look, I don't know. I think
How much faith can I possibly have?
I
in
think
it?
parts of that they had to do because it is a movie. They have to keep it punching.
Yeah, exactly right.
I'm not going to give any details about this movie. Normally, we tend to talk
Spoilers.
a lot about
With
the
waffle.
inner workings of it and give away a lot. This one, I'm not going to do that because if you know too much about it, you will be disappointed.
If you've read the book, don't see the film.
Yeah, if you've
Or read the book
essentially.
again after watching the movie.
Yeah.
It'll make yourself feel a lot better about having
Anyway,
through it.
essentially the movie is a kind of cat and mouse detective story.
It's a
and that's
ticking
not
bomb
telling you
thriller.
anything that you don't already know from the trailer if you've seen it. If you have read the book, I don't go and see the movie. Not because it's a bad film, it's not a bad film, but because that whole suspense and the way it's interwoven is completely ruined for you. You already know what's going to happen.
And all you're doing, if you've read the book, having the pre-existing idea in your head, you're watching it going, hang on, that character wasn't in the book.
You're just
that
poking holes.
didn't happen. Yeah, you start poking holes in it,
And this is where
taking
he does
yourself,
that, and that's
taking
where
yourself out of the movie and not enjoying it.
He does
So-
this.
See, I was able to enjoy the film because I haven't read the book.
yeah.
I mean, I like the probably
So,
more than
as-
both of you guys.
And that's the thing. Just don't go. I wouldn't recommend it if you've read the book. Tom Hanks puts in a decent performance, although typically wouldn't, as is his wont to do.
The film actually does look great. I really did like
Looks
this,
spectacular.
especially in some of the earlier establishing shots of Vatican City.
Yeah.
I was watching it. I really did get the feel, the idea that it felt like one of your old classic '70s sort of like political thriller kind of.
Although the director of photography did love the low sweeping shot.
yeah, well,
He used it
wrong with that.
over and over again. We'll swoop in here, then we'll swoop in here, then we'll
Legs.
swoop up someone's nose. So yeah, basically decent film. Decent cast.
It did its job. Ewan McGregor was
Actually, very good.
pretty much the most watchable person. in
I
it.
liked him in that. I think he was the most convincing character. I
yeah.
think Stellan
Skarsgård
Skarsgård was not very good.
Yeah.
I didn't like him at all.
Well, his character wasn't even in the book.
At
It was
all.
like slapped together of 2 characters that they left out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Which is kind of what they had to do. Otherwise, it would have gotten way too
you can, if
complicated.
I
you
think-
look closely, you can see the stitch marks that they've put in
I think
this
Ewan
adaptation.
McGregor, I think Ewan McGregor had to be an Irish priest because they probably heard his Italian accent and said, nah.
The problem I had with a lot of it is that it did go into the Tolkien realm of self-wankery. For those of you not familiar with that very old joke, it's this is the land of Makulatha, or in the Dwarvish tongue, Nibblaflafa, where the ancient kings held their feasts and...
Because establishing shots just aren't enough for some people.
and what does that have to do with what we're doing? Absolutely nothing.
No,
We're going to-
disregard. Oh my god, a hideously disfigured corpse.
Yeah,
Yeah, proceed.
and so that's kind of my only gripe with it. What'd you give it?
I give it 3.5.
I do. I give it probably 2.
I'll give it a solid 2. Lee Pash gave it 1.5, once again proving his dick. Fuck you, Lee. So, movie number 2, moving along. Observe and Report. Summed up in 3 words. What the fuck? In a very, very good way.
In the nicest possible way.
The best way you could possibly
In the
imagine.
best possible way. Don't go in expecting the usual
Paul
fare.
Totally
Don't go in expecting Paul Blart. This is the way Paul Blart
That's
should
the
have
film.
been.
It's the anti-Paul Blart.
Don't expect Seth Rogen's usual lovable antics. There are none to be found.
This is not a slacker comedy.
Oh no!
It's a very disturbing and confronting. Even I don't know. Would you say that? It really does shake.
The top three shakedowns.
I might just kick us off here by saying this film deserves a subtitle: Observe and Report, or Chronicles of a Seriously Unstable Man.
He does need to be an institution. Top three scenes to look for. I'm not going to give you any details, but number one, scene with the stoners. Skateboarder kids. You would have seen bits of it in the trailer. In the movie. Scene with Anna Faris.
Oh.
Yeah. And finally, the climax. And I'm not telling you anymore, go watch it. Yeah, everyone in the cinema looked at it and went, what the fuck? And I'm not joking. They really, really did.
Well, I really found. I mean, because I'm sick and tired of Hollywood comedies, and I found this as just such a relief.
Yeah.
To what it is dark and
But it's
twisted, and
almost
you
an
will.
anti-comedy.
Yeah, you will feel
It
very
will,
uncomfortable laughing at
This is
what
the
happens because it
anti-matter
is
of comedies.
And it-
sick.
And it will completely reinvigorate your faith in the movie industry. We don't know how the fuck someone let them do this
How did
shit.
they get away with
And
that?
it's only MA. You will understand once you've seen it. It's only MA. How the fuck did they pull that off? There's some sort of
No.
backdoor fuckery going on.
This is a mate film. Don't take your girlfriend. Take your
Don't
mate.
take your girlfriend.
Don't take your girlfriend.
Don't take impressionable children.
No, don't take children. Yes, it's only MA. Parents don't take children. There are no parents that watch us. All three people do. But you three people don't take children. Don't take someone else's
A
children.
cinema filled with
I
uncomfortable laughter.
thoroughly enjoyed watching it. From Ray Liotta to Anna Faris.
I will say he
I
is
hate
the only
Anna Faris.
character. The only and Anna Faris. Then I
Anna
did not
Faris.
like
So you
that
hated the
radio.
entire supporting cast, basically.
Seth Rogen makes this film.
Seth Rogen is awesome.
It.
I liked Ray Liotta. He did okay.
He did okay. But
The
he looked fucking weird.
Spanish, Spanish security guard.
Okay.
Was he wearing a wig?
I don't know.
No,
Ray
Ray Liotta.
Liotta.
Thought he was wearing a fucking wig.
Oh, he might be.
It's distracting.
What else can we?
Look, really, I don't want to tell you about it. I want you to go see it and then post under here. It's awesome.
So now you want our.
I want you to do our job.
Do the reviews for us.
Yeah.
Is this what we've done?
Yeah, essentially tells the story of a mall cop better than Paul Blart. Because Paul Blart is shit. It tells a really range of very, 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 very ill man.
Who doesn't realise
If you met him at a party, you listen to him talk for a bit, and you go,
I'm gonna.
yeah. There's my friends. Look, I'll come. My friends are just here. I'll come back, and you'd never come back.
Run like hell.
You'd run
Um,
far, far away.
but you stay with him
Yeah.
for the movie, watching
You're
it
forced
because
to.
you just it is uncomfortable. You're just like
Like being held at
no,
gunpoint.
Ronnie, no,
Yeah.
don't do this
There's
to
a,
yourself.
This
There's
film
a
held
big-
me at gunpoint and made me watch his unstable thoughts.
Much
Yeah.
like the.
I said watch! I said watch!
Much like the Paul Blart movie where they had that big climactic scene in the mall. They do that in this one, but he's not really the hero. He thinks he's the hero.
He's not
Yeah.
out to fuck around.
He thinks he's the hero, but really he's just assaulting police officers in a very violent way. It doesn't end well.
Should be.
We can't really get.
I don't want to give it away.
There's not enough time that we have to actually start,
No.
properly appreciating this movie. It's just that it is.
It is
Really?
brilliant.
I thought it was. I mean, maybe just a bit shy of really genius. Right.
Look, it's instantly one of my favourites.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the favourite things I've watched for a while.
What do you give it?
3.5. It was not one of my favourites.
Look, I'll give it. Yeah, I'll support that. I'll give it 3.5.
I'll give it a very, very solid 4. I fucking adored it. And Lee Pash, 2.5. 2.5.
What does that say about us, though? Liking this movie?
You'll
You're asking yourself these very same questions.
You'll understand.
You'll get it.
Lee Pash is a fuckwit.
You want to take a
We're back to that. 2.5 stars. He doesn't know what he's doing.
So tell us.
Hey,
what you think.
if anyone from Herald Sun is watching this,
They're likely.
We're available.
We're available. We'll work.
And we like to use the word fuck. Print that.
Lots.